Hey guys, it's your girl Zoeshaaa. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, this is going to be my first do-it-yourself video, my first DIY video, the first of many. I was thinking about what it was exactly that I wanted to do for my first DIY, since there's so many that I have that I want to share with you guys. But because I've had so many orders for this upcoming weekend, I decided that I'm going to do something with balloons. And today we are going to make a balloon column. So, for a balloon column, first and foremost, what you're going to need are obviously some balloons. And you'll also need, depending on as to where you're going to be using your balloon column, if you're going to be using it inside, you don't necessarily need to have a weight, but they're always great to have. Because of right now, I'm just doing this to show you guys. I'm not going to be using a weight. If you guys want, I know a way that you can make your own weight, or if you don't want to make your own weight, you can go to the store and you can buy one of those dollar weights that they have and just clip it to the end of your balloons, so your quads or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is that you need to do in order to make a balloon column. Again, for the ingredients that you need some balloons, and depending on how many or how tall you want your balloon column to be, that will determine as to how many balloons that you will need. For right now, I'm using 40 balloons. And we're going to be making a spiral effect column that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So you need 40 balloons for that. And if you're going to be making 2, you would obviously need 80, etc., 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 right? But again, it's all depending as to how tall you want your column to be, right? So you need balloons, you'll need a pair of scissors, and you'll need some form of string. I use ribbon, but today I'm going to be using twine. And that's pretty much all that you need. Now, for this balloon column that I'm using, again, I'll be using twine. If you have a structure for it, like when I do events and stuff, if it's outside, I like to use my poles. And for the poles that I use, what I used is I had some lamps that I just cut the cords out of, and I just used the lamp stand as my base, and that's been doing me pretty good for now. So that's what you need to make a balloon column. The first thing that I do want to show you guys is how to make a quad. This is what is going to make the 4 balloons that you are going to be stacking on top of each other to make your balloon column. So first things first, what you do, you blow up your balloons. The thing with balloon columns and balloon arches, your balloons have to be very, if not the same, very similar in size. So I did about, and I don't have a balloon pump or anything like that, but I used my breath and I blew up the balloons. So what you're going to do, depending on the pattern that you're trying to go for, I'm trying to do like black, white, black, and yellow. So I'm going to take these 2 balloons. See, I blew them up, tied them. I'm going to take these 2, tie them together, like that. Right? So you got half of a quad, and make sure it's tied. Right? So I got half of my quad. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Alright? So I got 2 sets. Then what you do, you take the middle part on each, and you just wrap it around. Then you will get this. Can you guys cooperate? all your balloons, and then the fun part will begin. You can start stacking. So here, guys, you just continue to stack or create all of your quads so that we are able to stack them one by one on top of each other in order to make your balloon column. This is what you are going to be using to make your balloon column. Alright, so this is what you will have once you've grouped everything together, right? So next what we're going to do, I just put out as long as I can, well, you know, and yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the quads, get down for this, and make sure that your pattern is how you want it when you are placing the balloons down, because once they're stacked, it's difficult to fix it. You're gonna have to take them all off and do everything again. So like I said, I wanted my pattern to be black, yellow, black, and white. So this is how it's going to be when it's starting to spiral, right? So that's what it should look like. So I'm gonna put that down there, and then because I like to make sure that everything is connected once and for all, I'm just gonna use the twine and make a double knot, like so. And I'm just going to take the end that's not tied and just wrap it around. You can wrap it around all of them, you can wrap it around just a few. I just wrap it around just a few, just to make sure, you know, everything is together. So that's what you have. Then you're going to take your second quad, and don't worry, balloons are very unruly, so you know, you just gotta play with them a little. So again, that's the pattern that we're going for. Now, when you're stacking, again, pay attention to your pattern. So this is what we have right now. Here's the end of our string. You don't want to lose that. So I got to make sure that my white is matching up with my whites, my black are matching up with my blacks, and my yellows are matching up with my yellows. And all you do, it's 4 right now. It's shaped like a square, I guess, pretty much, if you want to call it a square. So just take the second quad and place it in the middle. But make sure that all the balloons are sitting in a slot. So you're not going to stack them on like this, because it's not going to go anywhere. You got to make sure it's like this so that it's fitting somewhere. And then just take the end of the string and do like what we did with the bottom. And just wrap it around. And you gotta wrap all the last one that you did with the previous one that you just did, to make sure that they're all together, right? So the bottom and the second row are connected, and that's what you're going to do for the rest of them. So make sure that they're all fitting into the middle slot so that they're holding. And just remember to match up your patterns. So again, white is matching up with white, black is matching up with black, and yellow is matching up with yellow, and then the other black is matching up with the black. Put it in the middle. Alright guys, so here all that you continue to do is just stack the quads. Make sure that your patterns and your balloon colors are matching to avoid having to take any balloons off and having to start over. And just continue to take your ribbon of choice and connecting the last balloon quad that you would have attached along with the most newest one that you would have attached in order to hold all the balloons in place. And sooner or later you'll see that your balloon column is starting to form and take shape. And yeah, just keep doing this until you reach your desired height, and then we'll let you know what the next step is. So yeah, so I had 10 rows, 4 each, 40 balloons. Next side, if you wanted to do another one, you know, you would need 40 more balloons to have this effect. And again, it's all based on how tall you want it. This is, I guess, my height. So yeah, that's pretty much what you do. And then for those of you who want to do like the fancy stuff where you add letters or numbers or those big helium balloons to the top, all that you got to do is just tie the end of it. Sorry, I wish I had a balloon that I could show you how to do, but okay. Actually, hold on. There's a mini one. So just for example, you would tie a string or something to the end, and then just place it on top, and then just tie it, and it'll stay up. But again, like I mentioned, for indoor, you could definitely just use your own breath. Helium, I don't really do balloon columns with helium at any point in time. I'm just more so just blowing air into them. But as you can see, columns are very easy to do yourself. And again, this is doing a balloon column with just string or ribbon. And again, you don't necessarily need to have a weight, especially if you are going to be using your balloon columns inside. If you are going to be using them outside, definitely you are going to need a balloon weight, because as much as you think this may look heavy, they're balloons. It's air. It's very, very light. So unless you want to be chasing it, making it into a game where you can be chasing it all night, yeah, I would definitely recommend a balloon weight. But it's very simple. If you can, I would recommend that you when your event is coming up, you blow up your balloons the night before, or like sometime before. When they are air blown, the air does not deflate out of them very quickly. So you could definitely blow them even up to like a week in advance, just to make sure that you have them and you know they're ready, set, go. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the do-it-yourself today. If you did, like the video, leave a comment below with any suggestions, or if there's any do-it-yourself jobs that you have that you would like for me to maybe show you, that I can maybe do, or if there's anything that you want me to do. let me know and I'll try to definitely do that for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, stay tuned. I got way more do-it-yourselves for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time in my next do-it-yourself video. Bye!